Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video we'll check what is new on 27th March 2025 patch details. We got the new dungeon, we got some other changes and class changes, buffs and nerfs. Especially you're here for the buffs and nerfs, I know, and I'm working for AI. I'm working for you with AI and I'm creating tables. So click that like button, subscribe button to support my effort. It's all free for you, and clicking subscribe button is also free. Thank you so much for your understanding. Without further ado, let's check what is new. Alright, this week's first video, okay, I need to sleep. This week's first detail related with the Pearl shop. By the way, I'm live on Twitch right now. Do not hesitate to come and say hi. Overall, they published some kind of good premium packs, some basic, offers for you. The biggest W of this week's thing is just related with the pets. 25% pet category discount there is, and also April Fool's product. It will be on probably April 1, yeah. April 1st, 2025 to April 10th, 2025. April Fool's trolling of Volks. It will give you minus 50 fail stack. Okay. Lara's cold black tea. Inferior old something, cursed message scroll, and Giovan Girillin SAS scroll. You will be able to buy them for 401 silver. Warrior buffs? No warrior buffs. You will only see warrior nerfs. Who told you that the warrior will be get buff or something? Warrior is the forgotten child. It's stepchild, stepson. Except the event quest via Explorer Redan in the Ancient Stone Chamber. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but we got the last dungeon attraction, Orzekea, this week. I will not be able to stream it on live on Twitch because my friends are sleeping. But we will try it on off stream probably, and I will make a guide. And also, when I just record something in off stream, it's being 4K, high resolution, remastered. It's been good for your eyes. Also, when you understand that the video is 4K, I suggest you to watch it on TV or any 4K monitor. But this one will be 1080p because it's coming from Twitch live stream. So, what is this? Event. After accepting quest, clear Orzekea, Normal, and Elvia realm, claim all the rewards. Okay. 100 memory fragments, 200 crown stones, and this is like the other dungeons. Like if you complete a dungeon once, permanent challenge, from the Y menu you get these: normal defeat boss, Orzekea chest, Elvia defeat boss, Orzekea void chest. Here they are. It's once per family. Where is the other one? What is this? A latest Black Desert Launcher's error report update. This is some kind of, if I don't know, many of you know it or not, like there is error report section in the launcher. It will not be able to, you will not be able to use it for 1 hour and 30 minutes at March 28th, Friday. There's some kind of update. I don't know if you even realize that. What about the other parts? Are we done? Okay, what is this? April's Fool Creativity Cosplay Challenge. Oh, this might be very good. I'm not into these kind of cosplay thing, but I believe that there's some grills and they can do these kind of cosplay thing. Maybe Major Pika. Do you guys know Major Pika? Major Pika can do this. She into roleplay things. Adventurer, it's your time to shine. Both in game and real life cosplay are welcome. Just like a hidden gem waiting to be discovered, step into the spotlights and show off your creativity. March 27, 2025 to April 6. For like 1 week? 2 weeks? Something? Choose one of the following to cosplay. You can choose Papu. Cosplay as Papa from World of Black Desert, Otter, cosplay Otter, Goblin. Okay. And number 4, I don't know why they just write it like this. Angry Jared. It's a last minute addition with messy handwriting. I'm not sure who wrote it secretly. All adventurers who meet the submission requirements will receive the following participations reward. Somewhat suspicious selection box, event life enhancement kit, and also outfit swap box. Alright. If you want to pay to win your pets, it's a good time to know. Yeah, overall, yes. Attraction final chapter revealed. Collect Guardians of Attraction to celebrate. So when you complete the attractions, here they are, all of them, you will get the new and special, what are these, furnitures for your mainer. They look really nice. I don't know what you think, but I like them. These are nice. And they're also big, like my Attraction Orzekea. This is the final boss probably. I never seen that, but we will see it soon. Complete any blow. Complete any blow. Complete any blow. So it's complete just one of them. And also complete the main quest of Attraction Orzekea for the first time and receive the commemorative rewards. This is the reward that contains every type of furnitures in it. The final boss and the other 3 bosses. What is this? Flying Donkey is back. Rejoice, rejoice. Any donkey right now can fly for 2 weeks. You can double jumps with space. It's not like Arduino, of course, but it's some kind of, you know. What is this? 6 years of the tulips blooming in the manor. Yeah, you can buy these tulips and you can use them to, you know, decorate your manor. Overall, nobody cares. Kappa. Animal lover Neri arrives in Velia. This is quite interesting event. This first probably in the history of the Black Desert. There is the NPC, animal lover Neri. You can obtain rewards depending on their past. Like, you're just giving this NPC pet, and it's giving you this reward box. So what is this? Choose your tier 3 exchange gift box. Choose your tier 4 exchange gift box. Even pet exchange token. So here they are. What you can get them. And also tier 4. This is probably something that, let's say that you have pets that you're not using them. This is some kind of way to liquidate them. You're making them, you're making like pure silver or like crown stones. There are lots of people, they have like lots of things. What is this? Pet exchange tokens obtained from the tier 4 pet exchange can be used to exchange items via managed currency. Oh. Interesting. For 2, if you give 2 tier 4 pets that you're not using, 1k crown stones from this one, 1.4 from there, 2.4k crown stones for 2. So you can do it 2 times. Let's say that you have 4 tier 4 pets that you're not using. Mistakenly, you just made them. Like, it might look a little bit interesting for newbies or returnees, but when you play the game 6-7 years long, game giving lots of pets, and at the end of the day, you're getting tier 4 pets. Mistakenly, you're just breeding them. Game is giving you tier 4. So because of that, not bad event actually. So decision is yours. Let me know what you think about the, you know, comment section. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the real deal, big patch notes. The final chapter of Attraction after Malkea, Psychrekea, and Yolnakia is here. The 5-player co-op battle with the final boss in Orzekea is now unveiled. Adventurers who have already delved into the rich narratives of Attraction through the suggested quests in Orzekea may be awestruck. We hope you experience renewed excitement in your journey through this battle with the final boss. Guys, I've heard that the Attraction main quest line, the story and everything, it's amazing. What do you think? I will also do it like maybe in weekends. In these days, I cannot find proper time. I have some real life problems. I will just record it on off stream, 4K high quality, and I will upload it into the YouTube. Is there anyone completed it? What do you think? Pet event is OP. I think your 2-time trade will get 2.4k kron, dude. 2.4k for one time. Like if you just give 4, you'll get 4.8k kron stones. Food, he means food. As mentioned before, this Orzekea final boss combat does not require a process of acquiring items to enter each zone. Adventurers can directly challenge the boss by defeating Kativian, who guards the path to the final encounter. Prepare yourselves, as the last boss of Attraction intends to defend their grounds against you. We invite all adventurers to prove their wisdom and courage in the newly revealed final chapter of Attraction, in the climatic showdown against Orzekea's boss. I mean, this is probably the god, and god looks sexy. Follow Orze's traces and the clues deep into the stronghold in Orzekea, and the powerful boss will be waiting for you at the end. Once you have faced off against the Catherian, keeper of the biome, probably the biome is just the boss, latest boss, in Orze's garden, and obtained the holy devotee's dagger, you're ready to challenge the final boss. So we will kill this Catherian, we will get the dagger, and we will go in. Orze's route, Orze's base, Orze's pedal, Orze's wine, and Orze's garden. 5 different sections, I believe. This zone is shrouded in a tone wood, echoing Orze's intense devotion. You can find a record left by Orze, who vanished mysteriously, leaving only questions behind. Okay, well, we will check them later. So recommended AP for the normal one is 300, DP is 380. Recommended AP for the LV version 330, and recommended DP is 420. Orze's Paradise. Once you have taken down Orze's final boss, Orze's Paradise opens up, letting you obtain special loot twice a week. You can get the special loot from Orze's time capsule. This is same like the other attraction. When you defeat the boss, you will get these. When you defeat with the other character, you will get this. So what about these bundles? What are they? Here they are, like what you can get from the Mahas Fragment 50, Tokens of Oath 30, Gem of Void 10. Whoa, that's W. That's big. Gem of Void 10 is big. Fruit of Nature 50, Trace of Nature. I would love to see like 200 Trace of Nature or something. Never mind. Ancient Spirit Dust 2030. I mean, no need for that. Just remove it. Rich Merchant's Ring piece. The question is, which piece is that? And Golden Tears of Desert. This is Waha's thing. What you can gain from the accessory box? Enhanced up to Duo, Debonek, Earring, Belt and Ring. Waha's Down, Ominous Ring, and Turo's Belt. There will be lots of Deborokas on the marketplace. Deboroka is getting more normal. There are the titles. Nobody cares. Why am I bullying people? Added 2 new challenges for Attraction Orzekea. So when you complete we already talked about it. When you complete the normal and the hard one, you will get these boxes. So you might have high gear score, but I suggest you to complete normal one at least once to get these boxes. The cutscene of Sage exclusive version, something like that. Okay, before to go to the class changes, we will do it at the end of the video. Let's check the other part of the patch notes. The red battlefields. They finally they heard what I said. This is what I exactly expecting from PA. I don't know who just gave this. They did what I expect from them. Completely, 100%. Probably GMs and CMs that are listening our streams and they take note and they send it as a feedback. Well done, PA. Well done. The RBF it's finally back. After 2 years, I will go there and I will do PvP in RBF. Thank you. The red battlefield, which has accompanied adventurers for a long time, is undergoing improvements. The most significant change is the addition of the matchmaking system. Previously, adventurers had to enter the battlefield directly and wait for others to join. Now you can request match, and once the required numbers of the participant is reached, the match will start automatically. This new system operates similarly to the matching in the Arena of Solar. Additionally, we have addressed one of the less favorable aspects of the old RBF, such as abandoning the battlefield by intensifying penalties for such actions. This aims to minimize concerns for adventurers, allowing for more enjoyable experience. Furthermore, the damage reduction effects activated at low HP during combat and the max HP increases upon entry are removed, ensuring the battles. This is amazing. The hidden stat thing, this is amazing. Thank you, PA. However, with the new matchmaking system, the RBF will initially operate with only the Castle Ruins map. While many prefer Valencia City, this decision aims to stabilize the focus on a new system. So okay, just make it, optimize it, and give it back, like Valencia. More maps. Give us new maps, like, I don't know. For example, chat, tell me, and also YouTube, let me know in the comment section, which map or which territory would you like to fight in RBF? Which place is special for you, and where do you want to see? Red Battlefield, Castle Ruins. No, like, we already have Castle Ruins. We will have the Valencia. We already have them. What about new? New place. You can join a match for each battlefield, and once enough players sign up, you will be able to enter the room. While waiting for the match in the RBF, you can use the following items. Map, something like that. With the new matchmaking system, if you leave the battlefield or stay idle for a long time, you will get penalty that stops you from joining matches for a while. Penalties come in stages. If you leave the battlefield for too long, you will get penalty, and each penalty increases your penalty level by 2 stages. If you don't move after entering the battlefield, you will get warnings. Keep ignoring them, you will get penalty. Stay idle for too long, you will get penalty. Here are the stages. Level 1, 3 minutes. Level 2, 6 minutes. Level 3, 10 minutes. Level 4, 30 minutes. 5, 1 hour. 6, 3 hours. And 7, 24 hours. Gahaz bandits fighting in suspension in the bridges. Would be nice. Gahaz bandits. Yeah. Let me think. Where is actually, where can be good? Haydel, I believe. Would you like to fight in Haydel? Haydel will be good. That narrow, Haydel, all the roads and everything is narrow. It's like closed box. Griffon? What do you mean Griffon? Griffon place? The Navan step? Started the first battlefield at the Castle Ruins with periodic zones change planned. Displayed camouflage costume effects within the RBF. Changed the duration of the RBF from 20 minutes to 15 minutes. Reduced the time available to enter battlefield progress due to the change in RBF duration. After 10 minutes battle, after 3 minutes battle starts. This is a little bit odd. They decreased the number of the participants from 60 to 40. I'm not sure if this is good, but sometimes 60 being annoying, sometimes it was being annoying, but maybe this is good. Also, less people, less FPS drop. Deleted Blessing of the Fortitude effect, damage reduction, applies when the current HP is under 50%. Thank you very much, PA. Max HP, thank you. So Tuala Timi cannot be that much tanky. Change the battlefield token, obtain the red battlefield token in the managed currency UI, change the victory and the defeat rewards in the RBF. Before, when you win, you get 5 tokens and 50 million. They changed it completely. Now you will get 25 tokens. Don't worry, that removed 50 million, nada compared to the tokens and what you can exchange with them. Defeat, in before 3 tokens and 10 million, now it's giving you 10 tokens. So here is the list. I believe I can show it in game to you from the managed currency UI, it will be better. Battlefield token, here they are. Weekly exchange, for 80 tokens, you can get double. Here they are. Weekly exchange, for 3 of them, 10 Perfume of Courage, 10 Deep Sea. So if you win, yeah, if you win 1 match, you get 8 perfumes. That's big. That's really big. The income from RBF is big right now. And also the gold bar. And also the red essence. The RBF crystal sitting on a pre-order for a long time. The gold bar box is giving you 100 million to the 1 billion. I mean, well done, PA. Like, finally. And also, I want to see that from PA. There are lots of items sit here. They are outdated. This one, for example. Please update them. Please. I have 2k Dark Spritz Greed almost. And I don't want to exchange them with these useless things. Please, PA, hear me out. Guild League is arrived. Last November, the first regular season of the Guild League concluded, providing a moment for reorganization, and now this new season is set to welcome adventurers once again. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the old adventurers who elevated their guild's valor and offered various insights for improvements during the first regular season. Throughout the last season, we noticed that some adventurers want to participate in the Guild League but found it challenging due to the pressure to win. To address this, we have prepared the new regular season in a way that allows more adventurers to participate without feeling burdened. Adventurers can now be matched into different groups depending on their goals, whether they aim for higher Guild League scores based on skill or simply wish to enjoy the content without the pressure. Additionally, rewards based on the match outcomes have been enhanced compared to the previous season. Regardless of which group you participate in, all participants will equally enjoy the joy of the content and the rewards. Hopefully. The groups are Guild Defenders and the Guild Defenders Unit 1, Guild Defenders Unit 2. The Guild League points only change based on the Guild Defender match results. The Guild Defenders get matched with each others first. Defender Units 1 and 2 can pair up without any set order. If there are no opponents, Guild Defenders can be matched up with the Defender Units 1 or 2. In this case, only Guild Defender results affect the Guild League points, while Defender Units 1 and 2 results do not. Added new rule for applying to the Guild League matches based on the group. Guild Defender apply when 7 or more Guild members are online. Unit 1 14, Unit 2 21. To these teams, first this needs to apply, then these teams can apply. Okay. Updated reward based on the Guild League match results. Better rewards. 100 million more Perfume of Courage Charm. Instead of that, they're giving Perfume of Courage and Elixir of Deep Sea. More Tendon. Starter Forest Thread. Essence of Courage, Essence of Gallantry. When you lose, you still get more thing. But I want to see that, like, let us at least, use the immortal oils. Give us immortal oils. Every match, give us enough immortal oils that we can exchange our perfumes and the, what was the name? The drafts. Immortal drafts and immortal perfumes. Once per match. How many? It's 10. 10 immortal oils or something. Make them event immortal oil, unsellable, so people can use their perfume and the draft as immortal freely. I don't know. 12 oils, something like that, yeah. They can calculate it. PA being so stubborn about not giving, I don't know. Hardcore server ranking UI. How many of you doing hardcore server? For example, like, I don't want to play other classes. I want to play my own class. Like, the content, the idea is good, but 4 class only. Never mind. They added these new mobs. They will spawn in Akman. Special bosses, they will give you 300 to 400 several points. Blue, red, grey, extra bucks. They also changed the drop rates of the Latin and the Puterum. Improved to show a notification at the top screen when location bosses are displayed on the world map 5 minutes after their appearance. That's pretty nice. There's some changes. Increased item drop rate equipment boxes from the ancient weapons throughout the Great Desert. Increase the drop rate of the blue equipment from the monsters in the desert negative to more than the crescent shrine dragons. That's big W, because dropping blue grade equipment was very hard. Increase the several points obtained from monsters in Gahaz Bandits and Plaku Jail regions. Change the traveler's map as below. From cooldown 10 minutes, expires in 20 minutes. Cooldown 3 minutes, expires in 3 minutes. Added Faint Traveler's map to the sales list, Sanctum Shops NPC. Use Faint Traveler's map to obtain one of 4 maps that allow you to move to each region. Faint Traveler's map, Naga, use the item, okay. Added Atanis Firefly to the NPC. Now Akman, they lost, the Black Spirit's effects, disappeared on top of the Akman. Now Akman, it's grindable. There are the quests for the Akman. For more points, for more rank. A wandering merchant who sells the items at a lower price than existing wandering merchant has started to appear. When wandering merchant appears, there is a chance the wandering merchant who sells items at a lower price will appear. Okay. They added this thing, the gold bar exchange, permanent exchange, I believe. Monster Zone. Oh, this is quite interesting. There is some kind of changes, tiny changes about Orzekea. I was expecting this because I knew that PA always changed something about the sport. So that's why I didn't publish Orzekea video, a guide or something. Now, today I can record, or tomorrow night I can record and I can make a guide about it. Stay tuned. Change the location where Attraction, Ancient Weapons, Pyron, Laos, and the Santorini spawn. Change the appear random order under the relic at the monster spawn location. So when you kill the mobs, 3 elite mobs appears, they're waiting. So not 3 of them, like they will spawn one by one and the locations will be random. So this will slow you down. The 23k threshold probably will not be a thing. Maximum 20k maybe. I don't know. We will see it. By the way, my Dracania cannot get that much threshold. Probably I will get 15k with Dracania. Added additional monster spawn region in Orzekea via Monster Zone. Change the size summoned upon Alketias defeats the user skills. It gets closer nearby the monster. Okay, that's nice. Fix the issue where the pre-attack and the area indicated Alketia occasionally did not match the actual area. That's nice because it happened many times and I get CC'd. Another big W. Well done, PA. We talked about it many times on my streams. The guild missions, which have long been contributing to the developments of the guilds, are being revamped. Before we introduce the improvements, we want to express our deepest gratitude to all the adventurers and the guild members who, by journeying together, have created precious memories and stories. We also extend our appreciation to the dedicated members who work tirelessly and to ensure that the guild runs smoothly. The upcoming overhaul of the guild missions aim to address the inconvenience that adventurers have experienced. We have adjusted the missions types and rewards to better suit the current context. Most notably, you can now accept guild missions anytime, anywhere, regardless of the server. You can also review the records of the accept and the completed missions, allowing the more systematic guild management. For missions requiring the fishing, cooking, and alchemy, the timer stops once the mission is done, letting you to proceed with a lighter mind and to give you some time to step away to do something else. Additionally, subjugation missions, which were previously divided by monster zone type, have been changed to require defeating any monster. Collecting specific logs or ores is now simplified to the common items like logs and rough stones, making participation in the guild missions more accessible than before. We hope these changes make something blah blah blah. So here they are. This is the new UI. You can see everything, every server, any quest, anything. There is some kind of categories. You can just filter them. It's amazing. Thank you, PA. Really nice. And also, I believe they increased the experience. That's also nice, I believe. Yeah, that's really nice. Node War. The balance of the 4 and Node War has also been updated in accordance with the class balance adjustments. With this week's Global Lab update, stat limits for the Node and Conquest War are set to be increased. This week's Global Lab update? I think copy pasta issue. This is not Global Lab update. Hello? Which will bring changes, not territory adjustment. Oh, mate. Tomorrow we will get Node War changes. I don't know, I didn't understand. Increase the DP Balano Serenity and Node Force by approximately 4%. Increase DP of Medai and Valencia Node Force by approximately 4.6%. Increase the durability, the HP, Calfin and Sylvia 20%. Okay. Increase the HP of Balano Serenity and Node Force 30%. Increase the DP Medai and Valencia Node Force 20%. This was necessary. I don't know. I don't know if Solar Hall of Fame is back. UI changes, improve the clarity of description text at the bottom of the barter window. Decrease the left margin of the description text at the bottom of the barter window. Improve navigation to lead the quest NPC, Orzekea Alvia Monster Zone daily quests. Alright. And whenever you click the word boss, for example, or any place in the game, whenever you click them, it will lead you directly in the middle of the spot or in the middle of the place that boss respawn. Big W again. Okay. So here is the thing, the main thing. That's why you are here. Class changes. Okay, warrior changes. You can see them right now on the screen. I will let you to see the warrior nerfs. Sorry, but it's nerf. It is a nerf. Where is it? Patch details, warrior succession. Here we go. Warrior. Can you guys see it? Can you read it? You can read it, isn't it? Yeah. Prime Scar of Dusk got approximately 4.5% PV damage nerf. Attack number 1 and 2. Prime Ground Smash got 4% PV damage nerf. Earth Tremor got 7% PV damage nerf. Severing Thrust got 3.5% PV damage nerf on the first hit and second hit 3%. Pulverize got 3.5 on the first hit, 10% on the second hit. Prime Counter got 11% PV damage nerf. Yeah. I'm sorry for the warriors. I have nothing to say. Like, what can I say? The other one is Ranger, isn't it? Let's check the Ranger. Okay, we'll keep it. Okay, we'll keep it. Let's go and check the Ranger changes. Ranger Awakening has been adjusted to reduce the complexity of its skills activation process, thereby lowering the class control difficulty. Buffs and debuffs scattered across various skills have been streamlined and combined. Changes have been made to skill controls and the combo methods to make them more consistent. Additionally, we have smoothed out the combos that feel clunky outside of Ranger Awakening usual skills combos, allowing players to adapt more easily to her first-paced, combo-heavy playstyle. Not gonna lie, the winner of this patch, Ranger Awakening and Succession Hashashin. The big changes. Big changes. Is there any Ranger player in chat? Like, while I'm reading, may you please tell me that if it is big W or nerf or buff or something? Will of Descending Wind. Change the debuff on range hit to all DP 30. Absolute Will of Wind, DP 15 to DP 30. This big, like, I would love to see that at minus 30 on my Dracania, please! And also PV buffs. Prime Nature's Tremble. Changed all DP reduction on hits debuff minus 20 to minus 30. Ultimate Descending Current. Changed so all attack hits detections are applied to one target only. Fix the issue where the skill was not dealing reduced damage during cooldown. Prime Descending Current. Fix the issue where learning this skill applied greater damage during the ultimate variation. Prime Ultimate Descending Current. Changed to now apply Prime Descending Current's damage directly using ultimate descending current will now deal reduced damage upon learning prime descending current. More warrior nerfs. Succession got a little bit PV nerf. Warriors getting hit with the April's Fool. I don't know. Where is propensity? We need Ranger in chat. Prime tearing arrow. Change to now also deal reduced damage during the cooldown on PvP as well. Skill changes. Let's check the skill changes. There are like 2 different parts about skill changes. Hold up, why I cannot see it. Oh, no. Absolute Hourglass of Death. No, this is... Hold up. This is... Flow Tempest, Why Not, Regeneration, Awakening. Okay, this is the first table. Absolute Descending Current, Attack 1, Attack 2, got 280% PV damage buff, 70% PP damage buff. Probably this skill was dead skill. They updated the skill. That's why the numbers are big. Prime Tearing Arrow got 8% PV damage buff. Prime Penetrating Wind got 10% PV damage buff. Prime Ultimate Blasting Gust got 13% PV damage buff. And also the last attack got 11% damage buff. Overall 12 we can say. Binding Arrow got 18%. Squall Shot got 42% PV damage nerf. This might be wrong. This might be wrong. I can say, let me check it in the patch notes. Squall Shot. Maybe they changed the skill mechanic because it says that 7.3 multiplied 2 times. It's multiplied 4 in real life. But in patch notes, it says 8.4 to 2. Maybe this is some kind of skill rework or something. So this part might be a little bit misleading. Let me know in the comment section what happened to the Squall Shot skill. And also Black Spirit skill got 100% damage buff, Descending Current. Probably nobody cares. Awakening, Regeneration and BSR Regeneration. Move to the attack speed buff to the Breezy Blade. Remove the recover mana per target on hit effects. Improve the combo smoothly into other skills. The Breezy Blade skill. Remove the movement speed debuff. Change to perform after awakening skills, excluding Kama Sylvian Sword Training by pressing L and B. Edit iframe while moving. Defensive effects. Increase the travel distance when performed forward. Change to no longer recover stamina during the entirety of the skill motion. Change to no longer turn your character based on the camera direction after the attack. Change to no longer they apply the critical hit rate buff during cooldown. Added the critical hit rate buff to all skill levels. Follow Rushing Wind. Change the skill as follows. Change to become comboable after Breezy Blade. Change to now usable during cooldown. Damage is reduced while critical hit rate, all DP reductions stand on hits PV only, and the defensive effects does not apply during cooldown. Remove the movement speed debuff and added -30 DP for 10 seconds. Wailing Wind. Change so no bleeding damage is applied during cooldown. Remove the range DP reduction on hits debuff. Improve the skill animation to appear more natural. Improve the combo smoothly into Flow Tempest. Fixed issue where the mana cost was lower than intended during the cooldown. Black Spirit Wailing Wind, they added also that -30 to the Black Spirit Wailing Wind. Volt's Wind skill, remove the attack and cast speed reduction on hits and debuff. Change so the collision free state is maintained according to the skill rotation motion after landing. Change to no longer turn your character based on the camera direction during the landing motion. Nature's Tremble. Added collision detection during the skill, improved combo smoothly into other skills, improved so you can turn character based on the camera direction during the skill right before the attack. All DP reduction increased to 30. Skill cooldown changed from 11 seconds to 7 seconds. I believe this is big W. Flow Disillusion. Change so hold RMB after Elven Rage continues to skill. Press SRMB to perform Wind Step after Elven Rage. Added forward guard to the Flow Disillusion. Change to no longer turn your character based on the camera direction after the attack. Windblade. Removed attack number 1. If I'm not wrong, attack number 1 is almost never used. The cooldown changed to 7 seconds. Thank you. All cooldown changes are good. Evasion. Fix the issue with a performing skill with your Camasylvian Sword would apply the invincibility effects. Blasting Gusts. Change the skill to have priority over Camasylvian Sword training when pressing AD LMB with your Camasylvian Sword. If your stamina or the skill is unavailable, Camasylvian Sword training will activate instead. If Awakening, Camasylvian Sword is on cooldown, Camasylvian Sword training will activate instead. You can perform the skill forwards and the backwards with a W, Q or SQ, LMB, same as before. It was completely unnecessary, this solution change. Which one? This one? Ellen Rage part? Shira, welcome. How are you? Now you're locked. Ah, interesting. Winds of the Periaria. Required Awakening Camasylvian Swords to be off cooldown. Removed to be bleeding inflicts on 2 hits. The Cold Blades change the HP per hit from 82 to 130. It's like 80% buff. Nice. Flow of Tempest. Now they added the skill add-on option to the Flow of Tempest. Another big W. Adjust the following skill damage. Okay. Here we go. These are the numbers. Wailing Wind, 40% PV damage buff. Flow Tempest, 9%. Cold Blade, 40%. Elven Rage, 80%. Breezy Blade, 67%. Rushing Wind, 26%. Walls of Wind, 60%. Wine Nut, 60%. Regeneration, 24%. Regeneration attack number 2, 45%. Okay. Wind Blade. Wait, is this? I don't know what is this attack number 2. Never mind. If there's some kind of problem in the table, let me know in the comment section. Wind Blade, attack 2. Interesting. Maybe table has a problem. 20%. BSR Elven Rage 80%, Walls of Wind 60, Regeneration Attack 1 24. These are Bracer by the way, Regeneration Attack 2 45%. Lots of people unhappy about the changes. You know, I have the same feelings. Propensity. Probably they will touch Awakened Dracana and they will change the class skill kit in different way that people hate. But nobody cares. Like Ranger community all around the world, 20 people maybe. The kind of community all around the world, 20 people maybe. So they will change the class and leave it. Probably. This tonight's patch? Yes. This is today's patch. Sorceress. Okay. Prime Darkness release. 4% PV damage nerf. Bloody Calamity attack number 1. 3% PV damage nerf, but 6% PP damage buff. Last attack and attack number 1. Or this is not last attack. Maybe this is charge attack. I don't know. I'm just giving the name to the attacks in different. Attack 1, last attack, attack 2 or something. This is the way that AI understand and just making easy to, calculate it and make table it. AI is stupid. Dark Flame, attack 1, and last attack got 3.7% PV damage nerf. There is no PP change overall. Abyssal Flame got 7% PV damage nerf. Shadow Ignition got 4% PV damage nerf on attack 1 and on attack 2, 5. Crow's Nightmare got 4.6. Engulfing Shadow, 5.7. Abyssal Blow, 7.2 PV damage nerf. I'm sorry for the suck soul players. Very Salim. Archer. Are you ready for the Archer nerfs? Remove the air attack from the Winged Strike skill. And let me check the nerfs of Archer. Here they are. Absolute Arrow Explosion, 10% nerf. Radiant Explosion, 5% nerf. Full Bloom, 6% attack 1, 3% attack 2. Full Grand Bloom, 3% attack number 1, 3% attack number 2. Spear of Sylvia, 9% nerf. Lukrahan's Call, no charge version, 4%. Charge attack got 5% nerf. Mark Bloom, 11% nerf. Glissade got 17% nerf. Black Spirit Full Bloom got 4% nerf on the first attack, 20% nerf on the second attack. These are the PvE changes, by the way. Yeah, PA is cooking. Let them cook. But this change will hurt a lot of pro Awakened Rangers, may even force them to quit. Really? That much big? Oh my. What's up, Quenya? I'm good, Redfield. What about you? You are not. Shadow! I've heard that Hashashin is back. Maybe you can play Hashashin. Hashashin's succession has been adjusted to highlight its assassin concept, focusing on air attack. While using knockdown effect becomes more challenging, you can now leverage the high damage of air attack through floating. Additionally, defensive effects have been added to movement skill, enhancing stability and versatility when moving. However, for skills that involve forward attack, defensive effects have been changed to the forward card. This change encourages players to carefully consider the enemy's position when striking. By the way, let me just tell you the current meta in the PvP, Awakening Sage. Tag our Awakening Sage, dominate the game. Thank you. They added Prime Piercing Tornado skill. Here is a skill. 3.2k, max 4 hits, critical hits 20, accuracy 16 like other skills, 10 target, mana per hit, super armor during skill, and float and air attack. Super armor float CC every 8 seconds. Cleaning your PC? Nice. Remove the ranged explosion attack activated after comboing from the succession variation. Removed text regarding the ranged explosion attack K command from the description. Added text regarding pressing RMB to Haladi's throw. Hourglass of Defiance. Change the deal. Remove the Rapture's explosion damage after moving to a saved location with the succession variation. Change to deal different damage in its vicinity with super armor effect upon moving to a saved location. Change the skill description of the normal and the succession variation to match the actual effect. Haladi Assault. Remove the succession variation. Retains the combo into Sand Warp during the skill from the succession variation. Change the skill as follows. Added the combo into Prime Sand Warp and along with the Sand Warp during the skill in succession. Added the combo into Piercing Tornado during the skill in succession. Sax Ranger probably received one of the biggest nerfs in the decade. What is it? Please let me know. Because I just read and I checked the skills and damage things, but I don't know. Hourglass of Death. Remove the succession variation. Change the skill as follows. This is huge rework for Succession Hashashin. Move the timing for releasing F key during the start of the skill to allow an earlier dash toward the enemy. This means you can immediately move and attack the enemy after releasing the F key and the start of the skill. Change so you no longer recover stamina while moving or attacking with the skill. Change the cooldown from 13 to 10 seconds and change the add-on from tier 2, tier 3 to tier 2. Change the defensive stats from super armor during the skill, iframe, and the super armor. Super armor, iframe, super armor. Change the bound on hits effects to be applied in PvE only. Improve the combo smoothly into Owl's Dominion or Purge. Quicksand and the Prime Quicksand. Change the defensive stats from super armor to forward guard. Change the debuffs upon learning Flow Sand Prison, attack and cast speed minus 10% for on hits, movement speed to 20 movement speed minus 20 for 5 seconds. Added wall accuracy rate minus 12 for 5 seconds on hits upon learning Flow Sand Prison. Change the cooldown from 14 to 12. Prime also changed the same, and also add-on changed to tier 2. Tail Cutter. Change the resource cost stamina to mana, now recovers stamina during the skill. Remove the iframe effect during the skill's PvE only. I have no idea why they're removing PvE only iframe. Just keep it, just who cares? Match the duration of the collision free state to match the skill motion. Improve the combo smoothly into other skills. Tearing Arrow is nerfed. Now we will do reduced damage on the cooldown. It's only skill we use on DPS consistently. PA's cooking propensity. I have literally nothing to say. I wonder how they will destroy Awakened Duke and how they can just make the class even worse. We will see it. Change the cooldowns from 5 seconds to 2 seconds for Sand Warp skill. Change the stamina cost from 150 to 200. Change the now apply all evasion minus plus 9% for 10 seconds even during the skill. Change the activate prime variation when the normal skill is unavailable. Change the defensive effect iframe at the start of the skill to super armor at the start of the skill and added iframe effect for PvE only. Drax needs nerf, I agree. Sand Warp and Ultimate Sand Warp. Change the defensive effects iframe at the start of the skill to super armor at the start of the skill. Ultimate added the PvE iframe. Prime Sand Slicer. Change the stiffness effect on hits debuff PvE only. Change to be unavailable during cooldown. Added iframe super armor protection. From starts with iframe, ends with super armor. Change the stamina cost from 200 and 150. The Chosen Blade. Change the defensive effect to forward guard during the skill. Change the knockdown on last attack hits to be applied for PvE only. Remove the Whirlwinds of Sand effect. Change the recover HP per hit amount 140 to 100. 149 to 200. Change the cooldown for the all skills from 12 seconds to 7 seconds. Big W. Improve the combo smoothly into other skills. Prime Descent. Remove the Whirlwind Sand effects. Change the recover HP from 200 to 300. Increase the duration of super armor during the skill. Prime Purge. Improved combo smoothly into Owl's Dominion, Prime Dune Slash, Prophecy Blade, and Dominion Slash. Ridge Reaver and Prime Ridge Reaver. Change so you can turn your character based on the camera direction during the skill right before the attack. Fix the issue where collision direction wasn't applied during the skill. Increase the duration of the super armor during the skill. Improve the combo smoothly into Purge, Owl's Dominion, Prophecy Blade, and Dominion Slash. For Prime Owl's Dominion skill, change the description regarding Owl's Dominion's command. Prime Dune Slash unified the key command from C to C. What was it? Shift C or SC? Now it's C, only C. Improve the motion to appear more natural. Removed all AP buff. Change the floating debuff on last hit on hits. Improve the combo smoothly into Prime Purge. Change the combo into Sand Warp and the Ultimate Sand Warp only after the attack ends. Improve the combo into attack 2 and 3 from the other skills. Prime Blades Path, this is succession buff. Change the effect critical hit rate 30% to all AP 30%. Okay. Piercing Tornado 1 on absolutes. Increase the duration of the super armor during the skill. Prophecy Blade. Increase the duration of the super armor during the skill. The cooldown from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Dominion Slash. Change the cooldown from 15 seconds to 7 seconds. Added forward guard during the skill. Change the floating on hits PvE only. Removed air smash and debuff. Change air attack on attack number 1, hits and a down attack on attack number 2. Improve the combo smoothly into other skills. Change the skill as follows. The Owl's Mirage. Change into the passive skill. Change affects the Mirage upon learning the skill. So this is passive. LMB after blocking during Owl's protection to perform Mirage. That's how it looks. It starts from here. When it attacks you, instantly go back like this, I believe. Front guard during skill, super armor on attack. Floats. Okay. PvP damage looks critical hit 20, not bad. Change to no longer recover stamina while moving behind the enemy during the skill. Mirage Assault. Cooldown change from 30 to 20 seconds. Shadow Slicer. Remove the stiffness on attack, second hit debuff, change the super armor effect to be applied during the entirety of the skill motion. Stamina cost decrease from 400 to 250. Sand Tornado. Change the cooldown from 30 seconds to 16 seconds. Change the stun on hits debuff to be applied for PvE only. change the description accordingly. Change the super armor's duration to now also last during the skill. Change the description accordingly. Super armor, iframe super armor after the changes. Improve to turn your character smoothly based on the camera direction, even while mid-air after reappearing during the skill. Improve to attack based on the camera direction at the point of attack. AL's commands cooldown change from 10 seconds to 7 seconds. Bro, is this... it's too long. AL's Dominion, Shamshir Training, Rapture, AL's Mirage, and the Mirage. Remove the 50 pain damage every 1 second for 10 seconds. They removed it. Dominion Slash, remove all evasion rate reduction debuff. Paradise Beacon. Change into a passive skill. Change into a single level skill loaned at level 56. Hit with the following skills will cast the Curse of Sand upon foes and the imbues the Hashashin's weapon with a boon. Purge, Retriever, Owl's Dominion, Prime Dune Slash, Dominion Slash, Collapse Dune Slash, and Flow Dune Strike, and Silent Breach. The Curse of Sand weakness target by the reducing all recovery effects by 33% for 1 second. Hits with the Blessed Hashashin's weapon with the above skill will grant air attack damage 10% for 5 seconds. Okay, let's check the Hashashin changes. Here we go. Absolute Hourglass of Death got 120% PV damage buff, 28% PV damage buff. Prime Owl's Dominion got 50% PV damage buff, 40% PV damage buff. Prime Purge got 25% PV damage buff, 16% PV damage buff. Sand Slicer got 160% PV damage buff, 40% PvP damage buff. Prime Ridge Reaver, 48% PV damage buff, 7% PvP damage buff. Chosen Blade, 30% PV damage buff, 6% PvP damage buff. Quicksand, 28% PV damage buff, 19% PvP damage buff. Prime Descent, attack number 1 and 2 got 55% PV damage buff. Prophecy Blade, attack number 1 got 20%, attack number 2 got 50% PV damage buff, attack number 1 got 12% nerf for PvP, 9% for attack number 2, its buff. Dominion Slash got 20% PV damage buff for both hits and 6% PvP damage buff. Mirage Assault got 50% PV damage buff, 19% PvP damage nerf. Alright. What is it? It's long, yeah. Awakening. Flow Hourglass of Recall. Added super armor effect when moving to saved location. Flow Dune Strike. Added forward guard effect to the Flow Dune Strike. Removed the all evasion rate reduction debuff. Ensnaring sends cooldown from 9 seconds to 8 seconds. Collapse cooldown from 7 seconds to 6 seconds. Where are you getting these numbers? I'm calculating them. I'm preparing it, Red Battlefield. For all of them for you. Hashashin damage change look wild, but they probably compensate for those loss of the tornadoes. Maybe. Shai and Nova got rework. Shai's Overhear Hide and Nova's Winter's Bulwark have been widely used in the Node and Conquest Wars to block enemies' attacks on forts or annexed buildings, often creating scenarios where opponents cannot hit these structures. While this strategy was a viable option, it sometimes led to forts or gates becoming invincible, causing Node War duration to be extended based solely on a single skill rather than the guild's overall strength. This often left adventurers playing Shai and Nova stuck in specific roles. Given the current situation, these skills have become essential rather than strategic options in Node and Conquest Wars. Therefore, during this balance update period, we have decided to change the way that these two skills and utilization. Okay, Shai's bubble skill. Let's change. No longer prevents attack outside. Remove the attack and cast speed debuff applied to enemies within the range. Added all evasion 50% to all allies including self within the range. Range is bigger, by the way, if I'm not wrong. It seems bigger. Added all accuracy minus 50% to all enemies within range. cooldown from 5 minutes to... This is extremely strong skill right now. You have to grab this Shai. You have to grab it to stop it. Whenever you see a Shai, whenever you see a debuff, the first thing you need to do, all Berserker, you guys have to grab these Shais. Because in this area, you cannot fight. You're like, people will be immortal against you. Increase the AoE. Okay. Nova's wall. Change into Quartum's protections flow. Change the cooldown from 4 minutes to 3 minutes. Change, so using skill now places you in the Quartum's protection state but immobilized. Using other skills will cancel this state. Reduce damage to your guard gauge for a set period of the time. 10%, 15%, and 20% during the forward guard based on the Quartum protection skill level. Enlarge your shield by imbuing it with the Action's Might for 20 seconds with the following effects when using the skill upon learning succession Quartum's protection. Movement enabled into Winter's Bulwark. Minus 99% damage to your guard or during the forward guard in Winter's Bulwark. All DP50 to allies behind you, excluding self. Whoa! 20 DR for people behind you. Oh my god, it's like, how many seconds? How many seconds? Teot, welcome. Imagine Shai plus 10 gauntlets, evasion DR hybrids on your 4 buildings. The player you can kill is probably only yourself, probably. But during the Node Wars, RNG Force, Shais cannot prevent attacks to the fort. Yes. Why the Shai skill says for 1 second? That's nothing, lol. Or 1 second, like every 1 second, it just gives you thick and you will keep it. You will keep the buff, no problem. So when Shai grabbed or the skill just cancelled by Shai, your buff and debuff immediately ends. So it only activates when you're in it and when the debuff is activated. This is good. You can now move. It's not that much wide, but it's pretty interesting. Guys, this is new meta. I'm not trying to just make the Sage, but my friends, they're literally saying that Sage is untouchable. It's just new Thanos. Sage Awakening. Try it. Tagging character costs you only 300 million. Flow of Aftershock. Improved so you can change your direction right before the attack after using the skill. It's really OP right now, yeah. One of my friends, Erai told me that in good hands, right now, Awakening Sage is more dangerous than Prime Awakened Dracania. I'm repeating it again. If the guy know how to play Sage, it's more dangerous than Prime Dracania. Now you can just, compensate it. You can compare it with before and after. When I said that all these buffs are too much for the Sage, people said that you're delusional, Quindia. You have no idea about PvP. Ay ay ay. Impaling Flash fixed the issue where you wouldn't hit close targets in melee range. However, during the attack preparation motion, Sage does not strike nearby foes he passes by. Improve the motion after the attack to appear more natural. Change the timing of the certain slow playing motion during the skill. Change the timing of the Sage disappearance during the skill to occur faster than before. So let me know what you think about this patch. The big W for Awakening Ranger, big W for Hashashin, I believe. And also, Sage got the big W last week. Also, I would love to see that Awakening Sage players crying in the comment section. Go, cry there. We would like to see how you guys cry and how you can just find excuses that your class is bad. Alright, I have to go back my Twitch live stream. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. To all efforts, I am working for you for free. The only thing you need to just support me, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and have a nice game.